Hi, my name is Holly and I'm going to talk about my blog. I wrote my 8 posts about my semester abroad. So last year I spent 6 months living in England studying my final semester of my undergrad in university there. It was a very impactful time for me and it definitely changed a lot about the way that I see things now and how I am now. So I thought that it was definitely something worth writing about. I wrote this blog in a very personal way, I guess. I used it as a platform to get out the way that I felt about the situation and how I changed and progressed over the 6 months that I was there. Each post is in a very chronological order, so I talk about the way that I felt at the beginning and the changes as I progress over the time. I start out talking about the perspectives that I gained and how much it changed, and then I talk about tactical skills, maneuvering in a new city, traveling in a new city. I talk about readjusting after coming home and how difficult that ended up being, and ultimately how I'm taking everything that I learned in my time abroad and how I'm moving forward in my life with it. So I took a lot away from it, and I felt that for me it was a very great experience to write this. In my blog, I use all sorts of my own photos. Every photo that I use in the blog is actually photos that I took on my time. So that makes it more personal for me and just a better understanding for other people. I also include a small about section about myself. It's very small and very general, just about kind of who I am. I include my personal Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts are linked to the blog. So for those who do read it, it's very easy to access my personal social media platforms. I think the use of social media in the blog is very helpful, and I think it'll really help in the aspect for spreading it around. Because my accounts are all open profile, anyone can go on them and anyone can see them, and therefore anyone would have access to them. So connecting the blog and my social media account I think is going to be really helpful. I'm trying to use the hashtag LetsSpillTheTea, which is the title of my blog, to just make it more known, make it more aware, and help spread. I think that makes it a lot easier when you use a hashtag. Obviously, my blog includes no paid advertisement or advertising. It's just all of my own posts. I've never had a blog before. I've never written a blog before, so I'm not well accustomed to WordPress, but I definitely learned a lot. I found that when I was posting more consistently, for most of the time I tried to post one every single week around the same time. However, there were some times where I was posting some closer together and some a little further apart, but when the posts were consistent, I found that the stats as far as viewing and comments and likes would raise. So the more consistent it was, the more people that I noticed were active on the WordPress. Overall, I really enjoyed the whole assignment and the whole project of doing the blog. I learned a lot from it, and I know that it's going to help me out a lot in my future, and I think it's a great quality to have and something to learn, so I really enjoyed it.